Hello and welcome back here on my English YouTube channel about my Lego City project called Brookwood. And in today's update, we're going to start a new sub-project on the edge of the table. We're going underground and we're going to start working at our underground parking area in that location right here. We started a little bit, with some testing a long time ago, but today we really want to build it. And so stay tuned for our big underground parking garage project. I'm starting here with some testing. As you can see here, I decided to use different colors here. I'm using light bluish gray for the ground floor. Then I'm using dark bluish gray, white, and a red stripe. And then once again, white on the walls. I have that pickup truck. It's no pickup truck. That's Jeep here to test how big my parking slots have to be. I think I'm on the right way to get a really nice size for that. And also some information. We're going to have two levels of our parking, underground parking garage. And then on top of it, we're going to build a hotel for all the people who need a hotel near the train station. I also bought a lot of new stuff here for today's project and other projects in the future. As you can see here, lots of white, lots of plates in dark bluish gray, a lot of tiles and other stuff, lots of white bricks. So a lot of stuff. Well, I don't know, a couple of thousand parts, and ones of them or some of them are for today's project. I also want to work with these kind of columns or pillars here, and I want to put them in the middle of that white line, like it's often in parking underground parking areas. And on top I have also some jumper plates, so I can get back to the normal grid of Lego, because by putting the column on the middle of that line, we have just a little bit off the grid, so we need to go back. Also for today's update, I'm working at that little car here. It's from an official Lego set from the Speed Cars, older one, and I'm adding some light into it with I'm using, or which I also use, is the lighting system from Light My Bricks. As you can see here, I added lights here. I installed the building here, the car into the building here, and you also can see my little storytelling for today's update. That's a man here who has he's not so happy, as you can see on his facial expression, because he hit the column with his car. Here's another guy who, maybe he finds it a little bit funny that the other guy has hit the column. And also we have here some signs, like the numbers of the parking lots here, starting with 216 here. Also we have a parking slot here for people with children. And then we have one for electric cars with also the ability to load the car. Coming back from the little ad here for the charity project for rebuilding a school in Ukraine, you can see I have added the roof of that little part of our underground parking garage. Also, you can see I have started working on top of here with that. It's an illegal building technique because I'm bending the parts here, but that's the way I want to do it. So we get a very smooth way down here. It costs a lot of time, a lot of stuff, a lot of parts. But at the end, that's the best possible way to get a very nice way for cars going down or up. In that place, it's just going up, because that's not the entrance of that underground parking area. It's the exit, and that's how it looks when it's finished, with that very nice, smoothly going up. And it's very, very nice. We can test it with a car. Also, you can see we have added a bigger white line here, because the cars going up need to stop on top of it, because there's that possibility that people are going from left or right side over the street, so the cars have to stop. And you also can see how that will look later when everything is finished, because that underground parking area is going to be a lot bigger than the car we are going today, but it is something I really need to do in different updates because it's a lot of work. It costs a lot of stuff, a lot of time. And yeah, just here you can see the cables running here. And I'm thinking about how to go further here because we need a lot of stuff on top of here. But for now, I think that's the best possible way to build that exit area here. And I really like how the car can go down here. A little bit funny, of course, just testing some stuff here. But I think the angle of that street is very nice. It's not too unrealistic. As you can see here, when I'm just pushing the car up, I think that's a very nice angle for going out. If you have followed the first idea of that underground area weeks or months ago, I had another idea of just going down very, very with a high angle that looked terrible. So that's the better location with 2 levels of parking slots and maybe later building up the hotel on top of it. And yeah, as you can see here, the car slots here, the lots here are perfectly sized up. Here on the right side, there's a lot of chaos, but the area will go about here, and on the right side then we are going to start working at the back part of the train station, but that's something for the future. If you're following the German channel, you already saw what's happening here, but for now, for today, that's what we did. And I think I really like that look of that underground parking area here. Also, when you look on the left side, you can see that the back side of the table here at the edge of the table is getting better and better, filling up every gap. And yeah, I really look forward for everything else coming here in that area. I hope you liked what we did today. A little illegal building techniques and a lot of stuff added here, a lot of light, people, minifigures, little stories, as always here in the brick world. And by the way, yeah, just feel free to write everything you have in your mind. Any ideas, anything else, just write it down in the comments below the video. And in future updates, as I said, we're going back to that area, working more on that underground area, going up, building the hotel on top of it. A lot of stuff to do in the future, a lot of stuff I want to do with you. So stay tuned for future updates, and bye.